Hello, Sagittarius, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I'd like to do for you today is to give you a mediumship reading, and I'd like to bring through or channel either a female relative, friend, or lover today, and to see what messages that she has to share with you for your highest good. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a general reading, and as such, it certainly will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it does offer you the information that you required to receive the solace that your heart certainly deserves. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to dive right on into this reading with both feet. But prior to doing so, I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we'll get into the reading. So, dear Spirit, dear God, dear relatives who have crossed over before me, please surround us and protect us as we enter this rim to receive beautiful, welcoming messages for Sagittarius' highest good. Please protect us from malevolent forces and ensure that this process is as seamless as possible. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, amen. So let's go on and just get started. And I'm going to start off utilizing my dominoes here so that we can get an indication of the person's characteristics or personality before gaining additional insight into the messages that she wants you to know. Okay, so let's go on and just select a few tiles here. And Sagittarius, if this reading resonates, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So we have double fours here. So this person certainly, you just really couldn't pinpoint yourself when it came to this person here. This person was very unpredictable, I'm getting. Very, very detail oriented. And security was one of the things that she wanted in life. And building a strong family unit that I'm seeing here. Okay? We also have 3-5 here. It looks like that this female enjoyed partying. She enjoyed doing things with others. She enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen, working as part of a team here. She enjoyed traveling. You know, she might have traveled most of her life here, moving from place to place. Also flitting from relationships here. It looks like that she certainly liked sex, and she was just very adventurous that I'm kind of getting here. But conflict often came her way here, and it probably was attributed to the fact of her either dual nature in terms of um, being with multiple people, or just people were just simply jealous of her while she was living. Okay? And we have 1-5. This person, I feel she was a perfectionist. She had an A-type personality. She was a go-getter, you know. She was a leader. She certainly was no follower by no means. She was a risk taker, okay? And she often took risks where she really didn't consider the consequences. She went with the flow, I'm kind of getting here. And some of you might have found her quite stubborn or even narcissistic, okay? So, Sagittarius, If those messages have resonated, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to give you a few additional messages that this spirit wants you to know. And Sagittarius, this reading has no expiration period, okay? So you can certainly do this reading time and time again. And some of the messages might already be things that you've already been contemplating, okay? So again, with this reading, take the energies that resonate and those that don't apply, Sagittarius, freely let them fly, okay? So let's see here. Spirit, what additional messages would you like for me to share with Sagittarius? Spirit, what message would you like for me to share with Sagittarius? Okay, we have. She certainly wants you to acknowledge her. It looks like she's been trying to show you signs or just come into your memory bank. And it looks like that since she's passed, you've been trying to kind of maybe put her out of your mind in some way. But she wants you to acknowledge her. Next message. She wants you to know that she's certainly with you all the time. She has never left your side, ladies and gentlemen. And she felt that before her passing, it looks like she knew she was going to pass. Like some part of herself knew that she would pass at the time that she passed here. Because I'm feeling that this woman was very, very into her feelings and her emotions that I'm getting. Okay? But while living, it looks like she had trouble trusting people, which, contributes to the conflict that I'm seeing that she had. I'm seeing a lot of jealousy and things that surrounded her. But she wants you to know that you're on a good path here, Sagittarius, and she certainly supports your path and the things that you want to do. And, she realizes now that she's crossed over, and she probably realized this prior to her crossing over, how much she really hurt you. And of course, she wants to apologize for hurting you. And she certainly regrets the time that the two of you lost. You lost precious time that you could have shared and treasured and spent together, but circumstances conspired to prevent you from doing so. Okay? She also says she misses your morning coffee drinks that you used to have. Sagittarius, if this reading resonates, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? Next, she says that, even though she went with the flow of things and marched to the beat of her own drummer, she still deep inside cared too much about what other people thought here, you know? And this could be, regarding a romantic type situation for some of you that I'm kind of getting. Next message. She wants you to know that she watches not only you, but also your family. And watches you with your family who is on the other side. The rest of your family. And in conclusion today, she wants you to know that happiness is not a betrayal of me. So I'm kind of feeling for some of you, this might be a lost love or a lost lover, okay, that may have passed. And she knows that you're happy, and she doesn't want you to feel that you betrayed her because you moved on. This is for some of you that I'm kind of getting here, okay? So with that said, this is your reading, Sagittarius, okay? If it resonated, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Should any of you wishes to have a more personalized